Hello guys, hello and welcome to my channel. So what we're gonna do today is we are going to talk a little bit about new update to Heroes 3 Horn of the Abyss. We have been introduced to a new town and I have played 1 vs 7 AIs on impossible difficulty. I will drop link down below in description. You can check out full gameplay if you like. So what we're gonna do today is we will do this in chapters. We're gonna have 5 chapters. We will discuss terrain, we will discuss town buildings, town heroes, and at the end we will discuss units. And at the end we will do some conclusion and we will rate this town on a scale 1 to 10. So without further ado, let's jump into the video.
Chapter 1 Terrain.
When it comes to map, Factory Town is based in Wasteland, which is good for your units and it's extremely bad for all other units, because they have only 50% movement speed. Second thing that is good about this Wasteland is there is bunch of free gold. Wasteland has bunch of prospectors, so at the start of every week you get a lot of free gold. And the last good thing about the Wasteland is graveyards. In my opinion, this is most overpowered thing in this game. You can dig graveyard and get artifact plus gold. And it's not just some gold, you can get up to 4000 gold. And you lose only 1 day for digging. So you can have your collecting hero dig up the graves while your main hero goes and do some important things.
Chapter 2 Buildings.
When it comes to buildings, Factory is a little bit different than the other towns. First building that stands out is Bank. Bank will pay you 2500 gold and you need to pay it back 500 gold each day. This is good for impossible difficulty, at least in my opinion, because you start with 0 resources. And with this building you can buy 1 more hero early on. And having 2 heroes on impossible is really good. This town has Mage Guild level 5 and it has a merchant, artifact merchant. These are 2 things that you are looking for in every good town. When it comes to Grail, it's really good. At least I think it's good, because it gives you chain lightning at the start of every combat. So whenever combat starts, you cast a chain lightning. But it's not the ordinary chain lightning, it's chain lightning that does not attack your own units. So that is really helpful. Factory Town has a special building that's called Mana Generator, and it gives you small spell power when defending against sieges. So it's not expensive, it's not the best, but for the amount of money that it's needed to build it, it's okay.
Chapter 3 Heroes.
So in short, Factory heroes, they are decent. Mercenaries, they start with 3 points in attack, which is what you expect from a fighter. These are all mercenary heroes in this town. Artificers are a bit weaker because you lose those 3 points from attack and you just gain 1 point in power and 1 extra point in knowledge. And that means that you lose 1 point. To sum up, heroes, they are decent, and if I had to pick 2 from all of these heroes, it would be these 2. The first one would be Henrietta. Her starting army is just too good. You get 60 units, more or less, but mostly it's 60 units. And if you get units that you have in garrison day 1, plus if you get units from new hero that you buy for exploring, you get over 100 units day 1. These units are shooters. They have passive luck as their basic skill, and Henrietta has luck or basic luck as her skill. You combine these two and you have like most powerful level 1 units in game. This will help you overcome early game really easy, even on impossible difficulty. Second hero, it would be Duri. I would argue he is one of the best, if not the best, hero in the game at the moment. Having specialty armorer and starting with basic offense and armorer is just amazing combo. He has a permanent scaling in game, so if you start day 1 with this hero, there is no chance you can lose.
Chapter 4, Units.
Okay, let's talk about creatures. As you can see, these are the creatures from the factory. But this layout is a little bit different than the ordinary town. Why? It's because we have 2 level 7 creatures. And yes, you can have them both at once. Only problem is that it's a little bit too expensive, because you need 20 crystals to build one and 20 crystals to build the other one. And same thing for upgrade. So it's a little bit resource heavy, but they are really good, especially juggernauts, because they do a heat stroke, and that means, like you can see here, they attack everything in front of them. So if there is bunch of enemies in front of them, they will attack them like this. Next thing that we have here is gunslingers or bounty hunters. These are archers, but they have very special ability. This is first time ability introduced to the game, and it's preemptive shot. For gunslingers, it's once per round, and bounty hunters, they have it unlimited. This is when you are going against the other archer, somebody else, and if they shoot at you, you will shoot before them. You will do the damage to them, and then with that stack they will shoot at you, even though they have first move. I think this is one of the interesting stuff that is added to the game. I really like this. Next thing that we have is little halflings. This is 100% best level 1 unit in the game. They have good stats, and if you combine them together with Miss Henrietta, you have decent level 1 units, if not the best, because they shoot and they have positive luck, and if they are upgraded to grenadiers, They have positive luck and they ignore 20% of enemies' defense. This is amazing. Like I said, you combine them with Henrietta, which has specialty of halflings. You get bunch of them. She has basic luck. They have positive luck. You go through early game like it's butter. Next thing we have armadillos. These are just the basic creatures, some health, some defense. They are only thing good with them is that they take 2 spaces. And you can put them in front of your halflings as protection. Okay, so next interesting creatures are these guys. So when they are upgraded, the unupgraded ones are not special. They only detonate at death, which is okay, but it's not the best. But the upgraded one, they have no retaliation, and every creature that has no retaliation is considered as good. But these guys as well detonate at death, so they do a damage when you kill them. Is it good? I don't know. I don't like sacrificing my units to make damage, so I will leave it to you guys. Next thing we have engineers. First they started mechanics, then they become engineers, and good thing about them is there are 2 things. First, they have dragon breath, or they can attack like dragons on 2 spots. So if you have 2 enemies side by side, you attack them both at once. And the second part is that you can choose not to attack, but you can repair your mechanical creatures. It's 20 hit points per engineer. So if you have them a lot of them, you can split them in few stacks, and you can repair your juggernauts, for example. But if you have more stacks, you can repair juggernauts, you can repair these guys, whatever they are called, and that's it. I would say that's it. Last thing that is left are sandworms. The basic ones, it's simple, they are immune to blind and stone gaze, nothing special. But interesting part happens when you upgrade them. These guys, they move underground, so obstacles don't exist for them. They are immune to blind and stone gaze, same as previous ones, but they can devour corpses for additional strikes. This is good in many ways. First thing, you can do more strikes, which is good, right? You attack once, twice, 3 times, depends on how many corpses you eat. But if you eat those corpses, enemy cannot resurrect that unit. That is even better, because we all know that the resurrection is one of the most broken spells in the game. So these guys, I would say they are really good. So, units, this is it.
Chapter 5, Rating and Conclusion.
Okay, let's sum it up. Terrain, I would say this town has one of the best terrains in the game. So, it gets 10 out of 10. Town buildings, it's interesting concept. They have everything. They have Mage Guild level 5, they have Artifact Merchant, they have Bank. But the problem is it's really resource heavy. So I will give it 7 out of 10. Town heroes, I would say these are one of the best heroes out there, especially Duri. So I will give it 9 out of 10. Units, I think the concept of units is good. but it's not balanced right. So, level 1 units are great, juggernauts are great, and rest is not that good. So, we gonna give units a rating of 5 out of 10. And to sum all of this up, we're gonna rate this town 7 out of 10. Would I play it for fun? Yes. Would I play it against my friends? I would probably stick to my main town and leave this one as a support town. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, drop a like. If you don't agree with something that I said, I would like to hear your opinion in comments. There is no wrong opinion. Just drop it down and we can discuss it. Once more, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.